Welcome to Eastern Hancock Sports Network. Tonight's meet is in the EH swimming pool. It will begin at 6 p.m. Tonight, the Eastern Hancock Royal Swimmers will be swimming against the Muncie Burris team. It is December 14th, a Tuesday, and the meet will begin at 6 p.m. Right now we are watching the opposing team from Muncie warm up in the pool. It's Tuesday, December 14th, and in 10 minutes we will have the EHHS swim meet versus Muncie Burris happening right here at the Eastern Hancock Pool in Charlottesville, Indiana. The timers are being briefed on their responsibilities right now. At the far end of the pool, underneath the EH Swimming logo, the team is having their meeting with their coach. Let's see if we can get a shot of that. Got a few fans in the stands up here tonight on the second floor observation deck. Many of the parents are down on the main deck timing and keeping track of the stats. All right, after the national anthem, we will begin our meet against the Muncie Burris Owls. Tonight is the second home meet for the Eastern Hancock Royals. All right, for event number 1, the girls 200-yard medley relay. In lane 2, we have the Eastern Hancock team of Caroline Ebert, Emma Dagley, Kenzie Dyer, and Olive Pastrick. In lane 3, we have the Eastern Hancock team of Sophie Dolentz, Mia Griesmeyer, Cora McDaniel, and Megan Atkins. And in lane 4, we have the Muncie Burris team of Madison Heckman, Jasmine Kai, Jolyn Fang, and Ellie Williams. That's the whistle. And they're off. The backstroke leg for Eastern in lane 2 is Caroline Ebert. The backstroke leg for Eastern in lane 3 is Sophie Dolentz. And for Muncie Burris in lane 4, Madison Heckman. In the water for Eastern Hancock in lane 3 was Mia Griesmeyer. Emma Dagley goes in lane 2. And Jasmine Kai for Muncie Burris in lane 4. As Mia hits the wall, Cora McDaniels enters the water for Eastern Hancock, followed by Jolyn Fang from Muncie Burris, followed by Kenzie Dyer for Eastern Hancock in lane 2. Eastern Hancock Team A, last swimmer hits the water. It is Olive Pastrick. Muncie Burris' last swimmer has entered as well, Ellie Williams in lane 4. And, I'm sorry, Megan Atkins is in lane 3 for Eastern Hancock. Olive Pastrick just entered the water in lane 2 for Eastern Hancock. Looks like a battle between Megan Atkins in lane 3 and the Muncie Burris swimmer Ellie Williams in lane 4. And in lane 2, Olive Pastrick touches for Eastern Hancock. All right, coming in first was Eastern Hancock Team A in lane 3, followed by Muncie Burris Team A in lane 4. The second event is the boys 200-yard IM relay. Eastern Hancock has 2 teams in the water for this event. We have Muncie Burris in lane 2, Quinn Palonis, Judah Branham, Caleb Roberts, and Gage Palonis. In lane 3, we have the Eastern Hancock A team of Matthew McDaniel, Ryan Dagley, Kyle Messer, and Luke Edwards. In lane 4, we have the Muncie Burris A team of Josiah Branham, Cody Coyne, Isaiah Brochon, and Justin Gia. And in lane 5, we have the Eastern Hancock B team of Cameron Atkins, Brandon Metz, Devin Inman, and Isaiah Harris. Matthew McDaniel for Eastern Hancock in lane 3 is going to touch first, followed by the Muncie Burris team in lane 4. Cody Coyne is in the water there. And then Muncie Burris Team B in lane 2, and then the Eastern Hancock team in lane 5. In the water right now for Eastern Hancock is Ryan Dagley in lane 3. In lane 2, we have Judah Branham from Muncie Burris. In lane 4 for Muncie Burris, we have Cody Coyne. And in lane 5, we have Brandon Metz for Eastern Hancock. The third lane just took off. In lane 3, Kyle Messer. And in lane 4, Isaiah Rochon. In lane 2, Caleb Roberts just jumped in the pool for Muncie Burris. And over in lane 5, Devin Inman, the third leg for the Eastern Hancock team. Lucan Edwards is in the water for Eastern Hancock in lane 3, followed closely by Justin Gia from Muncie Burris in lane 4. Muncie Burris's team over here in lane 2 touches the wall and sends their third swimmer in. Fourth swimmer in, Gage Palolonis, and Isaiah Harris just hit the water for Eastern Hancock over in lane 5. All right, Eastern Hancock boys team A in lane 3 came in first there, followed by the Muncie Burris A team in lane 4. Muncie Burris B team came in third, and Eastern Hancock B came in fourth. The third event of the night is going to be the girls 200-yard freestyle. In lane 2, we have Karina Wang from Muncie Burris. In lane 3, Caroline Ebert. Lane 4, Ellie Williams from Muncie Burris. And in lane 5, Mia Griesmeyer from Eastern Hancock. Looks like Williams from Muncie Burris in lane 4 touched first, followed closely by Mia Griesmeyer in lane 5 and Karina Wang in lane 2, followed by Caroline Ebert in lane 3. Ellie Williams in lane 4 has the lead with Mia Griesmeyer in lane 5 and Karina Wang in lane 2 following close behind her. Caroline Ebert is in lane 3 heading to the far end of the pool. Ellie Williams in lane 4 is coming under the flags right now to the finish for the girls 200-yard free. And she touches for a win. Now the battle is between second and third place in second and fifth lanes. Mia Griesmeyer touches for second place but from Eastern Hancock, and Karina Wang touches for third from Muncie Burris. There's Caroline Ebert touching in for Eastern Hancock in lane 3. Next event, number 4, the boys 200-yard freestyle. We have all 6 lanes in play this time. We have Eastern Hancock's Isaiah Harris in lane 1. In lane 2, we have Oscar Kreider from Muncie Burris. In lane 3, Lucan Edwards from Eastern Hancock. In lane 4, Isaiah Beauchamp from Muncie Burris. Lane 5, Brandon Metz from Eastern Hancock. And in lane 6, Gage Pellilonis from Muncie Burris. Lucan Edwards from Eastern Hancock in lane 3 in the lead right now, followed very closely on the shoulder by Isaiah Beauchamp from Muncie Burris. And over in lane 6, Gage Pellilonis from Muncie Burris is in 3rd. Brandon Metz touches for Eastern Hancock in lane 5, makes the turn to head down to the far end of the pool. Oscar Kreider touches in lane 2. And then Isaiah Harris is down here in lane 1. All right, Lucan Edwards for Eastern Hancock approaches the start-finish line and touches in for the win. First place for Lucan Edwards, followed by Isaiah Beauchamp from Muncie Burris in lane 4 and Gage Pellilonis from Muncie Burris in lane 6. This is Brandon Metz from Eastern Hancock finishing in lane 5. Oscar Kreider just appeared underneath the flags over here in lane 2 for Muncie Burris for a 5th place finish. And Isaiah Harris from Eastern Hancock touches over here in lane 1. The winner of that race was Lucan Edwards from Eastern Hancock in lane 3. There's a single entry for the girls 200-yard IM. It's Cora McDaniels from Eastern Hancock. She'll be swimming in lane 3. This is Cora's third leg in the IM, the breaststroke. And here comes Cora McDaniels from Eastern Hancock in lane 3, the lone entrant in the girls' IM. All right, event number 6 is the boys' 200-yard IM. The first over here in lane 1 is Cameron Atkins from Eastern Hancock. In lane 2 is Cody Coyne of Muncie Burris. In lane 3, Kyle Messer from Eastern Hancock. Lane 4, Judah Branham from Muncie Burris. And in lane 5, Chase Morrow from Eastern Hancock. And in lane 6, Caleb Roberts from Muncie Burris. That was a great start. Kyle Messer from Eastern Hancock touched first at the far end of the pole, followed closely by Cody Coyne of Muncie Burris in lane 2. That would be Messer, Coyne, and then Roberts over in lane 6, heading into the second leg, the backstroke. In lane 4, Branham is just touched, followed by Morrow, followed by Atkins. Coyne has a slight edge over Messer going into this third leg. Over in lanes 4 and 5, Branham and Morrow touch almost simultaneously. Over here in lane 1, Cameron Atkins makes the turn for Eastern Hancock. In the pink cap in lane 2, that's Cody Coyne of Muncie Burris coming into the starting blocks right now. Followed by Kyle Messer of Eastern Hancock in lane 3. And they're on their final leg of this medley. In lane 6, we have Caleb Roberts from Muncie Burris touching the wall and heading into the freestyle. Judah Branham from Muncie Burris in lane 4 just touched. And here come our leaders over here in lanes 2 and 3. And Cody Coyne from Muncie Burris has the win over Kyle Messer of Eastern Hancock, second place. Caleb Roberts comes in third over in lane 6. Followed by Judah Branham from Muncie Burris in lane 4. Chase Morrow in lane 5. And over here in lane 1, that would be Cameron Atkins from Eastern Hancock. The winner in that race is Cody Coyne of Muncie Burris. Next up is the girls' 50-yard freestyle. All right, in lane 1, Megan Adkins from Eastern Hancock. Lane 2 is Madison Heckman from Muncie Burris. Lane 3, Kenzie Dyer from Eastern Hancock. Lane 4, Izzy Rignault from Muncie Burris. Lane 5, Olive Pastrick from Eastern Hancock. And in lane 6, Kaylee Gertz of Muncie Burris. Izzy Renault in lane 4 for Muncie Burris touches first, followed by Madison Heckman in lane 2. In the boys' 50-yard freestyle, we have 2 heats. In lane 3, we have John LeMasters for Eastern Hancock, and in lane 4, we have Christian Hanna. This is heat 1 of 2, event 8, the boys' 50-yard freestyle. LeMasters in 3, Hanna in 4. All right, winning the heat is John LeMasters from lane 3. Christian Hanna of Eastern Hancock in lane 4 came in second. Heat 2 of 2 places in lane 1, Lucas Elliott. In lane 2, Justin Gia of Muncie Burris. In lane 3, Ryan Dagley of Eastern Hancock. In lane 4, Nico Munich from Muncie Burris. In lane 5, Joey Blocker of Eastern Hancock. And in lane 6, Henry Cooper from Muncie Burris. Justin Gia from Muncie Burris touches first for the win, followed closely by Ryan Dagley in lane 3. All right, we're at the break. Next event up will be the girls' 100-yard fly. All right, since we're on a warm-up break for the pool, I thought I'd go over the times from the official scoreboard since our scoreboard is not working tonight. In event number 1, the girls 200-yard medley relay, Eastern Hancock High School Team A won that race. That was Dolentz, Griesmeyer, McDaniel, and Atkins. They had a time of 2:19.19. Muncie Burris High School came in second. That was the team of Heckman, Kai, Fang, and Williams, a time of 2:19.56. And in third place was Eastern Hancock B of Ebert, Dagley, Dyer, and Pastrick with a time of 2:39.41. In event number 2, the boys 200-yard medley relay, we have Eastern Hancock A winning that race. That was McDaniel, Dagley, Messer, and Edwards with a time of 1:52.67. Coming in second is Muncie Burris with Branham, Coyne, Bushong, and Gier, and that was a time of 1:53.33. And third was Muncie Burris B for Poloning, Branham, Roberts, and Pelonis with a time of 2:11.28. And in fourth place for the 200-yard medley relay is Eastern Hancock B of Adkins, Metz, Inman, and Harris with a time of 2:23.02. In event 3, the girls 200-yard freestyle, Ellie Williams won that race with a time of 2:14.68 from Muncie Burris, followed by Mia Griesmeyer of Eastern Hancock with a time of 2:23.88. Karina Wang of Muncie Burris came in third with a time of 2:24.50, and Caroline Ebert came in fourth with a time of 2:40.26. For the boys, in event 4, the 200-yard freestyle was won by Lucan Edwards with a time of 2:01.63. Isaiah Bushong from Muncie Burris came in second with a time of 2:07.62. In third place is Gage Pelonis from Muncie Burris with a time of 2:09.92. Brandon Metz from Eastern Hancock came in fourth in that race, a time of 2:25.72. Oscar Crater came in fifth from Muncie Burris, 2:39.71, and Isaiah Harris came in sixth for Eastern Hancock, 2:51.21. In the IM, we had one entrant for the girls. It was Cora McDaniels of Eastern Hancock. She placed a time of 2:41.34. I need to go on to the event 6 for the boys 200-yard IM. Coming in first was Cody Coyne from Muncie Burris with a time of 2:19.56, followed by Kyle Messer from EH, 2:20.03. Caleb Roberts of Muncie Burris, 2:36.33. And Judah Branham from Muncie Burris with a time of 2:44.40 for fourth place. In fifth was Chase Morrow of Eastern Hancock with a time of 2:55.78, slight improvement over his steed time. And Cameron Atkins came in sixth in the IM for Eastern Hancock with a time of 3:03.41. For the 50-yard freestyle, Izzy Renault came in first for Muncie Burris, followed by Madison Heckman. Their times were 29:34 and 32:17 respectively. In third place was Megan Atkins from Eastern Hancock with a time of 33:54, followed by Kaylee Gertz in fourth place from Muncie Burris, time of 33:68. Kenzie Dyer came in fifth, 34:21, and Olive Pastrick placed sixth in that race, 37:40. The boys 50-yard freestyle, we had Justin G from Muncie Burris come in at a time of 23:04 for first place, followed by Ryan Dagley of Eastern Hancock with a time of 24:30. Joey Blocker came in third for Eastern Hancock, a time of 26:63. Then Nico Minich from Muncie Burris placed fourth, 26:74. Henry Cooper from Muncie Burris, 26:77. And Lucas Elliott placed sixth in that race, a time of 28:75. All right, it looks like our timers and officials are going back into position so that we can begin the second half of the meet. Yay. In event number 9, the girls 100-yard butterfly, we have 2 entrants, Sophie Dolence from Eastern Hancock in lane 3 and Jolyn Fang in lane 4 from Muncie Burris. As they approach the halfway point, Dolence has a slight lead over Fang from Muncie Burris. All right, Sophie's on her last 25 yards, heading back towards the start-finish line. And that's Sophie's touch for a win. And Jolyn Fang coming in second for Muncie Burris in lane 4. In event 10, the boys 100-yard fly. All right. Event 10, the boys 100-yard butterfly. In lane 1, we have Caleb Roberts from Muncie Burris. Lane 2, Nico Minich from Muncie Burris. In lane 3, Matthew McDaniel from Eastern Hancock. Lane 4, Isaiah Bouchon from Muncie Burris. And in lane 5, Devin Inman of Eastern Hancock. McDaniel is the first to make the turn at the far end of the pool for Eastern Hancock in lane 3. Followed by Bouchon in lane 4 and Munich in lane 2. Then Caleb Roberts in lane 1 and Devin Inman in lane 5. It's McDaniels coming in for the touch. In lane 3 for Eastern Hancock. Followed by Isaiah Bouchon from Muncie Burris in lane 4. And Nico Minich in lane 2. Caleb Roberts in lane 1. And Devin Inman for Eastern Hancock in lane 5. right, this is the girls 100-yard freestyle. In this event, we have Olive Pastrick in lane 1, Megan Regal in lane 2, Emma Dagley in lane 3, Karina Wang in lane 4, Megan Atkins for Eastern Hancock in lane 5, and Ellie Williams from Muncie Burris in lane 6. Ellie Williams in lane 6 and Karina Wang in lane 4. Made the turn first and are heading back down towards the start-finish line. Followed by Melissa Regal in lane 2, Emma Dagley in lane 3, and Megan Atkins in lane 5. And then Olive Pastrick over in lane 1. As the girls head to the blocks, it will be Ellie Williams in lane 6 for the win, followed by Karina Wang in lane 4 for second. Then Melissa Regal in lane 2. And lanes 3 and 5 were too close to call. I couldn't tell if Dagley or Megan came in first for that 4th place finish, and then Olive finished in 6th down here in lane 1. Event 12 is going to be the boys 100. We have 2 heats for this. Christian Hanna is in lane 3 for Eastern Hancock. That's Christian Hanna for Eastern Hancock in lane 3. Heat 2 of 2 in the boys 100-yard freestyle consists of John Lemasters for Eastern Hancock in lane 1, Oscar Kreider from Muncie Burris in lane 2, Lucan Edwards of Eastern Hancock in lane 3, Jerry Fang from Muncie Burris in lane 4, Chase Morrow, Eastern Hancock in lane 5, and Josiah Branham from Muncie Burris in lane 6. Eastern Hancock in lanes 1, 3, and 5. That would be Lucan Edwards finishing first for Eastern Hancock in lane 3, followed by Josiah Branham in lane 6, Chase Morrow in lane 5. Approaching the finish right now in lane 2 is Oscar Kreider, followed by Jerry Fang in lane 4 and John LeMasters in lane 1. Lucan Edwards from Eastern Hancock placed first in that heat of the boys 100-yard freestyle. This is the girls' 500-yard freestyle. In the girls' 500-yard freestyle event, we have Caroline Ebert of Eastern Hancock in lane 2, Cora McDaniel in lane 3, and Jasmine Kai in lane 4. This is a 20-lap race. Cora McDaniels in lane 3. Jasmine Kai in lane 4. And Caroline Ebert of Eastern Hancock in lane 2. Pretty good.
Is Christian gone yet?
Yeah, here. We're here.
We're here already? Is he going again? Oh man. Oh. No. Darn it.
He also swam in the, yeah, he swam here too.
Okay. 1-1.
Here's the halfway point of the race. As Cora McDaniel touches for Eastern Hancock at the 10th lap out of 20. Then Jasmine Kai for Muncie Burris. And Caroline makes the turn for Eastern Hancock. There's the cowbell for Cora, and this is her final lap. The official will ring the cowbell from the time she crosses under the flags until she crosses back under the flags. It's Cora McDaniel touching for the win there in lane 3. With Carolina Ebert here in lane 2, heading for the finish for the girls' 500-yard freestyle. Good finish. Event 14 is the boys' 500-yard freestyle. We're going to use all 6 lanes. We have Cameron Atkins in lane 1, Gage Palilonis in lane 2, Kyle Messer in lane 3, Quinn Palilonis in lane 4, Devin Inman in lane 5, and Henry Cooper from Muncie Burris in lane 6. This is event 14, the boys' 500-yard freestyle. Kyle Messer in lane 3 for Eastern Hancock, and Gage Palulones for Muncie Burris in lane 2. They're on their 11th lap. Down in lane 6, that's Henry Cooper of Muncie Burris. In lane 4, that is Quinn Palulones. And in lane 5, heading towards the numbers, that would be Devin Inman for Eastern Hancock. And over in lane 1, we have Cameron Adkins of Eastern Hancock. Our leaders are still in lanes 3 and 2 with Kyle Messer of Eastern Hancock in lane 3 and Gage Palulones in lane 2 for Muncie Burris. There's the cowbell for Kyle Messer in lanes 3. Right, here comes Kyle Messer in lane 3 for the finish. There's his touch. Second place will be Gage Palulones from Muncie Burris in lane 2. Henry Cooper from Muncie Burris is finishing over in lane 6. And in lane 4, we're going to have a finish from Quinn Palulones from Muncie Burris. As the timers clock him in. Devin Inman from Eastern Hancock in lane 5 is on his final touch on the far wall to head back home. As Cameron Adkins in lane 1 finishes up his lap and heads into the start-finish line. So that's Devin Inman from Eastern Hancock over there in lane 5. And finishing up over here in lane 1 is Cameron Adkins. Congrats on a great race, guys. Event 15 is the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. We have 2 teams in this. In lane 3, we have the EHA team of Sophie DeLenz, Megan Atkins, Mia Griesmeyer, and Cora McDaniel. In lane 4, we have Muncie Burris, Karina Vang, Jolyn Fang, Izzy Warner, and Ellie Williams. And they're off. DeLenz is in the water for Eastern Hancock, and Karina Vang is in the water for Muncie Burris. This is a 200-yard relay. Each swimmer will swim 50 yards. That's up and back. Fangs in the water for Muncie Burris, followed by Megan Atkins of Eastern Hancock. Muncie Burris has a lead on Eastern Hancock heading into the start-finish line. And it will be Izzy Warner hitting the water first for Muncie Burris, followed by Mia Griesmeyer from Eastern Hancock. Williams is in for Muncie Burris, followed by McDaniel for Eastern Hancock in this final leg of the relay. And it'll be a Muncie Burris win, followed by Eastern Hancock. This is event 16, the boys 200-yard freestyle relay. We have 2 entrants from each of the schools. In lane 2, we'll have Muncie Burris B of Cody Coyne, Quinn Pelalonis, Nico Minnick, and Isaiah Bushong. In lane 3, we have Eastern Hancock Blocker, Elliott, Metz, and Morrow. In lane 4, Muncie Burris of Branham, Cooper, Roberts, and G. And in lane 5, Eastern Hancock, Ella Masters, Harris, Hanna, and Atkins. Once again, this is a 200-yard relay. Lanes 2, 3, and 4 pretty evenly matched in this first lane. Josiah Branham handed off to Henry Cooper, and Cody Coyne off to Quinn Pelalonis, followed by Lucas Elliott hitting the water for Eastern Hancock and Isaiah Harris for the Eastern Hancock B team. As the second leg heads in to hand it off, Muncie Burris in lane 4 has hit the water, followed by Muncie Burris in lane 2 and Eastern Hancock in lane 3. Gia just went in for Muncie Burris, followed by Bouchon from Muncie Burris in lane 2, followed by Morrow in lane 3. Coming under the flags right now in lane 4, it's going to be a win for Muncie Burris. Right there. And Cameron Atkins is in the water for Eastern Hancock in lane 5. It's going to be Muncie Burris for a second place finish as well, followed closely by Eastern Hancock in third. Winning the relay was the Muncie Burris Team A of Branham, Cooper, Roberts, and Gia. Next up, event 17, the girls 100-yard back. In this race, we have Izzy Renault in lane 1, Madison Heckman in lane 2, Sophie DeLentz in lane 3, Jolyn Fang in lane 4, and Kenzie Dyer in lane 5. This is event 17, the girls 100-yard back. Renault's in lane 1. Heckman is in lane 2. Dolence is in lane 3. Fang in 4. And Dyer in 5. That's Dolence, followed by Fang, followed by Renault, followed by Heckman and Dyer. Earlier in the night, Sophie Dolence crushed her record again in the butterfly. Let's see what she can do here in the backstroke. She's heading under the flags right now towards the start-finish line. And there she is, touched in. That's Dolence with a win in lane 3, followed by Fang in lane 4 and Renault in lane 1. Heckman in lane 2 for 4th place and Kenzie Dyer in lane 5 for 5th. Next up is event 18, the boys 100-yard back. In the 18th event, we have Isaiah Harris of Eastern Hancock in lane 1, Quinn Palalonis in lane 2. In lane 3, Matthew McDaniel. In lane 4, Josiah Branham. In lane 5, Lucas Elliott. And in lane 6, Jerry Fang. Eastern is in lane 1, 3, and 5 for this race. Event 18, the boys 100-yard backstroke. Matthew McDaniel in lane 3, turning right now, followed by Josiah Branham in lane 4 and Quinn Palalonis in lane 2. Lucas Elliott in lane 5. Isaiah Harris in lane 1. And Jerry Fang for Muncie Burris over in lane 6. Matthew McDaniel is heading towards the finish line in lane 3. And there's his touch. Second place will go to Josiah Branham in lane 4. Followed by Quinn Palalonis in lane 2. Lucas Elliott in lane 4, finishing for Eastern Hancock in 4th. Isaiah Harris finishing 5th over in lane 1 for Eastern Hancock. All right, and touched by Jerry Fang over in lane 6 for Muncie Burris. The winner there was Matthew McDaniel from Eastern Hancock. All right, we're in the home stretch here, guys. 4 more events. Event number 19 is the girls 100-yard breaststroke. We have 5 entrants in this race. We have Kaylee Gertz of Muncie Burris in lane 1, Jasmine Kai in lane 2, Mia Griesmeyer in lane 3, Melissa Regal in lane 4, and Emma Dagley from Eastern Hancock in lane 5. And they're off. Looking at lane 4, Melissa Regal from Muncie Burris. Followed by touches by Jasmine Kai and Mia Griesmeyer in lanes 2 and 3. Then Emma Dagley over in lane 5 for Eastern Hancock, and Kaylee Gertz in lane 1 for Muncie Burris. Making the turn first that time was Jasmine Kai in lane 2, followed by Melissa Regal, then Griesmeyer, then Dagley, and then Gertz. And it'll be Jasmine Kai with the touch for first place, followed by Melissa Regal in 4th lane, followed by Mia Griesmeyer in lane 3 and Emma Dagley in lane 5. Kaylee Gertz finishes over in lane 1 for Muncie Burris. The next event is event 20. The boys 100-yard breaststroke. We have Brandon Metz in lane 1, Judah Branham in lane 2, Ryan Dagley in lane 3, Cody Coyne in lane 4, Joey Blocker in lane 5, and Justin Gia in lane 6. Eastern is in lanes 1, 3, and 5. Metz, Dagley, and Blocker. Ryan Dagley finally surfaces in lane 3. Justin Gia over in lane 6 touches first for the win, followed by Cody Coyne and Ryan Dagley in lane 3. Lane 1 we have Brandon Metz and Judah Branham, followed by Joey Blocker over in lane 5. Events 21 and 22 will be run together. The girls will be using lanes 1 and 2. The boys will be using 4, 5, and 6. So in lane 1, we will have the Eastern Hancock team of Caroline Ebert, Emma Dagley, Kenzie Dyer, and Olive Pastrick. In lane 2, we will have the Muncie Burris team of Karina Wang, Kaylee Gertz, Madison Heckman, and Jasmine Kai. Over in lane 4, we'll have the Muncie Burris team of Gage Palilonis, Judah Branham, Nico Minnick, and Henry Cooper, followed by the EHA relay, Kyle Messer, Lucan Edwards, Mick Daniel, and Ryan Dagley. I'm waiting to see where they decide to stand so that I can tell you who's in which lane. All right. All right. Eastern Hancock A is in lane 4. That would be the team of Kyle Messer, Lucan Edwards, Matthew McDaniel, and Ryan Dagley. Then the Muncie Burris team of Gage Pellalonis, Judah Branham, Miko Minnick, and Henry Cooper is in lane 5. And Eastern Hancock B of Joey Blocker, Chase Morrow, Devin Inman, and Lucas Elliott is in lane 6. We got it straight now. So for the girls relay, we will have Ebert, Dagley, Dyer, and Pastrick in lane 1. In lane 2, we have Muncie Burris, Wang, Gertz, Heckman, and Guy. In lane 4, we have Eastern Hancock A, Messer, Edwards, McDaniel, and Dagley. In lane 5, we have Muncie Burris, Pallalonis, Branham, Minnick, and Cooper. And in lane 6, we have EHB, Blocker, Morrow, Inman, and Elliott. This is the last event of the night. We are running events 21 and 22 at the same time. All right, swimmers are up. This is the girls' 400 freestyle relay, so each swimmer will swim 100 yards. That's 2 up and backs. Kyle Messer's finishing up his leg of the relay, and Lucan Edwards has just jumped in for Eastern Hancock A, followed by Gage Polonis handing it off to Judah Branham for Muncie Burris, and Joey handing it off to Chase Morrow in the boys' lanes. Kaylee Gertz is in the water for Muncie Burris, and Emma Dagley is in the water for Eastern Hancock in lane 1. And Matthew McDaniel hits the water for Eastern Hancock in lane 4. Miko Minnick jumps in from Muncie Burris, followed closely by Devin Inman of Eastern Hancock B. Over here in lanes 1 and 2, Kenzie Dyer for Eastern Hancock is getting ready to jump in, along with Madison Heckman of Muncie Burris. There's a touch by Emma Dagley and the launch by Kenzie Dyer. And Madison Heckman has hit the water from Muncie Burris. There goes Ryan Dagley. Last leg in for Eastern Hancock A. easy kick turns. Followed by Madison Hickman from Muncie Burris. There goes the last swimmer from Muncie Burris boys over in lane 5. And Lucas Elliott in the water for Eastern Hancock B. Olive Pastrick and Jasmine Kai are preparing to get in the water. Jasmine Kai jumps first, followed by Olive Pastrick. Eastern Hancock Team A has finished over in lane 4. Here comes the swimmer from Muncie Burris in lane 5 for the touch for second. And over in lane 6, Eastern Hancock B will finish. Muncie Burris's Jasmine Kai has completed her final turn and is heading to the starting blocks. And it's Muncie Burris with the win in the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. Olive Pastrick in the pool here in lane 1 for Eastern Hancock. There we go. She just finished. Now we await the final scores. Hopefully I can post those for you before we adjourn for the night. All right, the winners on the 9th were the Muncie Burris Owls. Their girls team scored 93. The Eastern Hancock girls scored 77. For the boys matchup, the Muncie Burris boys scored 76, and the EH boys scored 69. Thank you for tuning in to the Eastern Hancock live stream for tonight's event at the pool. The teams will do cool down and then head out for the night.